Jennifer Lopez's controversial work relationships behind the glamour. Jennifer Lopez, famously known as J-Lo, is one of the most successful and influential figures in the entertainment industry. With a career spanning decades, she has captivated audiences worldwide with her music, acting, and dazzling performances. However, behind the glitz and glamour, several people who have worked closely with her have shared troubling accounts of their experiences, shedding light on a side of J-Lo that fans rarely see. The assistant who left for Mariah Carey. One of the most talked-about stories involves Gilly Lyer, J-Lo's longtime assistant, who resigned in 2013 to work for Mariah Carey. According to insiders, Gilly's decision to leave stemmed from tensions caused by J-Lo's then-boyfriend, Casper Smart. Sources revealed that Casper was given free rein in J-Lo's home and often mistreated the staff. Casper always insisted that Jennifer's staff call him Mr. Smart, a source told Radar Online. He even demanded Gilly fetch him drinks. This behavior reportedly upset Gilly, who felt disrespected and unsupported by J-Lo, ultimately prompting her resignation. This incident raised questions about J-Lo's willingness to tolerate inappropriate behavior within her household. Falling out with makeup artist Scott Barnes. Another high-profile conflict was with Scott Barnes, J-Lo's trusted makeup artist for years. In 2004, news broke that J-Lo was planning to marry Marc Anthony, but the information had leaked to the press. J-Lo's team suspected someone on her staff was responsible and pointed fingers at Scott. Without discussing the matter with him, J-Lo abruptly fired him and instructed her team to avoid contact with him altogether. Scott later revealed on the Jeff Probst show that he had no knowledge of the wedding plans and wasn't involved in the leak. Despite this, he endured months of ostracization from J-Lo's circle. "Nobody would talk to me. It was like I had the plague," Scott said. Eventually, the truth surfaced, clearing Scott of any wrongdoing. J-Lo reached out to him with what Scott described as a casual phone call, saying, "Hey, it was a big misunderstanding. We have a lot of stuff coming up, and I really miss you. Let's get back to work." Although Scott graciously resumed his role, he revealed that J-Lo never apologized for the ordeal, raising eyebrows about her accountability as an employer. J-Lo's silence on Sean Diddy Combs. J-Lo's former relationship with Sean Diddy Combs has also come under scrutiny, especially in light of recent allegations against him. Elon Musk, during an appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, criticized J-Lo's lack of accountability, saying, "All of a sudden, she's warning people about certain things, but how many people did she warn about Diddy?" So, this sparked renewed interest in her time with Diddy, with some questioning whether she was aware of the controversial behavior he is now accused of. However, J-Lo has remained silent on the matter, avoiding any public comments. She even walked out of an autograph signing at AFI Fest 2024 when asked about Diddy's allegations, with sources later claiming she felt it wasn't her story to tell. One of her former assistants, Thea Dusa, has come to her defense. In a statement posted on Threads, Thea claimed, "If you knew Jennifer Lopez or worked closely with her like I did, you'd know she had no idea about Diddy's behavior. She barely drinks, isn't a partier, and was charmed by him during a brief time in her life." Despite Thea's support, many are critical of J-Lo's decision to stay silent, especially since other exes of Diddy, including Cassie Ventura, have spoken out. Sources close to J-Lo claim she was disgusted by the allegations, but has chosen to distance herself from the situation publicly. The nanny controversy. When J-Lo and Marc Anthony's twins were born, childcare became a source of contention. Instead of hiring a full team, J-Lo reportedly expected a single nanny to handle both twins while working 16-hour days, 7 days a week. Unsurprisingly, the first nanny quit after just 1 week, unable to manage the grueling schedule. The second nanny, described as wonderful with the children, also resigned shortly after, citing the unsustainable workload. A source told the National Enquirer, J-Lo expected her nannies to be available around the clock without breaks, which is simply unreasonable. This high turnover rate led to speculation about whether J-Lo's demands were too extreme, even for an industry where rigorous schedules are the norm. Strict rules for drivers. J-Lo's treatment of her drivers has also drawn criticism. In a viral TikTok video, a woman named Kyla shared that her father worked for a driving company J-Lo often hired. According to Kyla, Her father refused to drive for J.Lo after hearing about her strict and, at times, unreasonable rules. Drivers were allegedly forbidden from speaking to or making eye contact with her through the rearview mirror. One driver, Hakab Minuyan, later sued J.Lo, claiming he was unfairly demoted after years of loyal service. He alleged that J.Lo's manager, Benny Medina, disliked him and orchestrated his demotion, forcing him to resign. The lawsuit was eventually settled, but the incident added to the growing list of grievances from J.Lo's employees. Backup singer's allegations. Julia Wong, a former backup singer for J.Lo, took to TikTok to share her negative experiences working with the star. Julia claimed that J.Lo was mean to her backup singers, particularly those who were attractive or Latina. If you were pretty or Latina, game over. She hated you, Julia alleged. Julia also revealed that J.Lo rarely interacted with her singers during rehearsals, opting instead to roll her eyes or scoff. It was like she saw us as competition, Julia said. She added that J.Lo's demeanor shifted around men, treating them far better than her female colleagues. Final thoughts. While Jennifer Lopez is undeniably a talented and iconic performer, these accounts paint a complicated picture of her as an employer. From strained relationships with assistants and staff to strict workplace rules, J.Lo's leadership style has been called into question. What do you think about these revelations? Do they change your perception of J.Lo? Or do you think they're just part of working with a high-profile celebrity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of Hollywood.